The Super Eagles' bid to qualify for World Cup 2026 has stalled as DR Congo beat the Super Eagles on penalty shooter to advance to the Intercontinental Playoffs that will be held next month. And looking at this whole encounter, I can only say that it was actually in the second half, the boys fell short. They could have really built on that midfield. And it felt like when Osimhen went out, the Super Eagles of Nigeria switched off. And this is a type of situation whereby we need to build our boys to always be ready for the unexpected. I'm not trying to fault anybody in this kind of situation because our boys really tried. They played it out with the Congo guys who were relentless, who were more of physical in the game, right? And I'm not trying to point blame. This is football. And penalty is part of football. Penalty is a 50-50, duel in the sense that even if you have a perfect, a spot kick, the goalkeeper can still save it. And it's no one's fault. But then aside from the penalty, the boys were good. And this is a team, a group that is coming up soon. We see new boys like Benjamin Fredericks make good impact on the game. Good performance from Benjamin Fredericks, especially from that right back. They were really asking him a lot of questions. They gave him a lot to take in today in this encounter. And the guy really rightly defended his own lane. And for Calvin Bassey too, who marshaled the defense, fantastic one. And also for the boys generally, they really did well. One ball a good one ball saved about three penalties. And just when he thought that his heroics has earned Nigeria something, he felt that Semi Ajayi didn't place his penalty very well and it just went that way. But we are not here to fault anybody. It's a nice group that we are grooming right now. And fantastic work from Eric Chell. Nigeria fell short doesn't mean that it's the end of the road. We still have AFCON to play. And maybe, just maybe, it might be a blessing in disguise. And good luck to Congo too. They deserved it throughout the night. We saw how they tried the most to ensure that they punished the Nigerian defense, but they asked a lot of questions. The Nigerian defense answered a lot of them, but it fell short in the penalty shootout where it felt like the whole team went their own way. And massive congratulations to them. And of course, I urge the Super Eagles to continue on this regard because I see this group winning big things coming. Until then, congratulations to DR Congo, and of course, it's a nice one from the Super Eagles, despite that I would not qualify, but it's all to play for in the AFCON. Maybe, just maybe, the AFCON can be ours and we have a reason to rejoice again. Nigeria have failed to qualify in back-to-back World Cups now for the first time in the country's history. And in as much as it's a thing of concern, but I praise the boys, I allowed the boys' performance today. Massive, massive kudos to Eric Chair, despite not qualifying. We know the grounds which Eric Chair used to gain this momentum which we are playing in now. And 1-1 draw and considering the penalty is not bad, like I used to have said before. But then the big test lies ahead. Until then, let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's go.